I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I want the money, the power, respect, and I heard you know so-and-so, you not a threat, cause I really know so-and-so, they like my family, so they go pretend that they cool till they bust at your motherfucking chest. I'm getting gutter, my flow been like butter, my check in the bank, they see the number. All of my haters feel one of two ways, really upset or they show some respect. I can't even think about it, I've been up, so read about it, no beat around it, straight to it, no ring around it. You coming for me, we'll see about it, we'll never see it when I get my feet up. 100 meters where I run the fee up, and go for king and nine, I'm on a pia. I had to re-up on a reel, so you stay defeated, and put it back into the bit, cause I don't really need it. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I had to put all their egos in check. You're not entitled to anything else. I get 10 years of this under my belt. Your art isn't art, they don't feel it, and nobody hears it, and it should just stay on the shelf. Your ego done got in the way. It gotta die today. It gotta go. You should be happy I lighten the load. The weight of your arrogance, heavy as stone. I make an appearance, they already know. That chip on your shoulder gon' crumble and fold, yeah. It's not a secret that you have been fearing the shit that I'm on. So you back to the brag and the boast. But I'm in a class of my own. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check.
Good evening, old chaps, and welcome to the Pilot Institute edition of Drone Brews. Tonight, it's a very special episode as we're here in the $45 million studio of Pilot Institute. We are sitting currently in the Cyclone. You may be asking yourself, why am I wearing socks? That's a great question. And it's because of Greg's anal tenacity that he wants to keep the floors completely white.
Yeah, so throughout the studio, it's only white floors. There's no other
We
floors.
have our very own producer this evening, producer Ethan. Ethan, say hello.
Hello. How's it going, everybody?
I just want to also remind the audience that we're completely over budget for this production. I had to take out 3 loans and sell my right testicle twice. So, guys, thanks so much for coming on the stream, such short notice. Greg, thank you for flying me out here just to do Drone Brews.
You're welcome.
But that's not really why we're here. So, Billy, you like to talk a lot, so tell everybody why we're here.
Yeah,
really.
So we've kind of been working on some courses. We first did the M300 course, kind of like a deep dive. Then we got our hands on the M30, so we worked on the M30 course. And then Greg kind of had this brainchild of creating a full-on photo and video course, bringing on some other notable people. So we're recording our part today. You also have Vic Moss, and who else coming by?
And Nathan Luby as well.
Awesome.
Going to be on there. So.
Yeah, so it's going to be really cool. It's going to be packed with information for really anything you need to do photo and video related.
Yeah, I mean, the idea is, we do in-depth courses.
Yeah.
And I want this to be the reference for drone photography, drone videography. So we'll be putting out something pretty darn cool, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Just what I saw today on camera with you guys, I think that's going to be amazing.
Well, it was like half bloopers and half, usable content.
Yeah, I didn't realize how hard it is to record an entire episode with like being next to you. Like, yeah, it's hard because you talk a lot.
Well, we've done streams and stuff in the past, but quite frankly, we haven't done anything recently together. So we kind of had to build that.
When's the last time? The last time we hung out was what?
CES probably.
Well, CES, but we didn't film anything at CES.
No.
And then before that, it was Rhode Island, and I had a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Traveling. I don't travel well.
Yeah, and on the ride over, there's some wildfires here in Flagstaff. That's what I think.
In here, in Prescott.
In Prescott, and I was telling him you might have to drive from Denver.
Yeah, that was not going to happen, like at all. I was definitely not going to be driving from Denver.
Yeah, but that was a good prank because we were laughing our ass off.
I was freaking out because I was searching about wildfires.
And when we picked Ken up, we had these made. We made some Ken signs. You have some over there too.
I see they're stuck to the chairs too. I see my face stuck to the chair.
Yeah, right here. It's
So-
our new game. Is we hide Ken all over the office.
Yeah, we got
This-
FAA agents
this one is
hiding.
an FAA Ken.
So you haven't done a formal studio tour yet.
no, we haven't.
So we don't want to give much away, but their studio is really awesome here. They have 5 sets, right?
We have 6 sets plus an extra bonus set over there.
Yeah.
Where we can do.
So
I mean, the whole thing is a set, so we can really do anything anywhere in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have 6 formal sets really.
One,
green
2,
screen,
3, 4,
5,
5,
and then the one in
6.
the
So
middle
yeah.
over there.
And I mean, honestly, even the front portion of this could be a set
Yeah,
itself.
in
Just
front of the logo, we do stuff. On the seats out there, we do stuff. So we try to do stuff.
3,500 square feet
3,500
of
square
just
feet.
pure fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's awesome.
And then here in this set, this is what they call the cyclo, and it's just an infinity wall basically. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
curved
basically
white
an
wall.
infinity wall. But it's sort of interesting because the only thing you could do, you have to wear socks, you have to wear booties on here because you can't get it dirty.
You
'cause
gotta
get
get
it-
tested before you get.
Yeah, you gotta
inside,
get
so,
tested.
yeah, it's pretty. Well, we just added these lights up here, which are colored lights, so you can
So-
actually change. The
Someone
stuff.
saying Ken shaved.
Yeah, Ken shave. It actually looks professional.
I did because
Yeah.
we're filming this whole tutorial class. So one of the things I was thinking about was like, oh shit, I came here, I was like all burly. I'm like, I gotta clean it up a
You
little
gotta
bit.
look presentable.
He told me he
So-
bought like a really cheap razor and was like 30 minutes just
Yeah,
trying to
it took me 30 minutes this morning
Oh.
to shave.
That hurts.
It was
Yeah.
painful. I was up since 4:30 in the morning.
Tell them about your welcome party at the airport.
Yeah, so I get off the plane and I'm like, I didn't think the airport was all that big here in Prescott. And the airport is 2 terminals. And I get off, I'm standing at baggage claim. I happen to turn around. They're standing there with welcome back from jail signs. Assholes. But it was definitely an awesome reception. And like the flight from Denver to here was amazing. Like that was an awesome flight.
Yeah.
So super fast.
Yeah, it's cool. We can fly directly to Prescott. So you don't have to do the 2-hour drive to Phoenix. And
And this area is actually pretty neat too to fly.
Yeah.
So
that's beautiful. Yeah.
all right, let's talk about a couple of things. Greg, you've got this new wiki that you're working on. Tell us a little bit about the wiki.
Yeah. So we decided there's a major difference between FAA regulation and local regulation. And what we find is that people are always asking, well, can I fly here? Well, yeah, as per the FAA, you can fly here, but there might be local regulations. So we always said there might be local restrictions without, and then you go find it, right? You come to Prescott. How do you know if there's a local restriction in Prescott in any of the parks? You go on their website and it's a pain in the butt, right?
Right.
So we compiled pretty much every single piece of regulation. We've been working on this for 6 months. We compiled every single piece of regulation that we could find locally over the entire United States. And we've actually been putting that on a wiki. So we created a wiki page, pilotinstitute.com/drones. And there you can actually see all the local regulation. And you can actually, the cool thing, it's a wiki. So you can actually edit all of the pages and send us updates. So if something is changing, you can say, hey, this has changed, let's update it. And then that way we have a location where everything is good. So
I mean, something else that's pretty prevalent is what DJI says you can and can't fly too, because they have their own sort of database. So
Yep.
You could have full FAA authorization to fly, and you could be okay to fly, but DJI says no. So that's another thing that could be good to add.
Yep. Yeah. So we created a video on that because there's a major difference and people don't understand. Well, I got DJI approval, I can fly. Well, yeah, but you really still need FAA approval is what matters. DJI is going to restrict you. It's not an approval. It's just, whatever you.
It's like a
wanna call it.
documentation, really.
It's just letting you fly in the airspace. So, but those local regulations can be. So we came up with something that there's local regulation that's illegal. Okay, and that's tough. Local regulation that's illegal. What do we do with local regulation that goes against what the state has said? So Arizona, for example, has a preemption law. Nobody can create regulations in addition to what Arizona has in the books. And so some states, some cities decide we're still going to do it. And that's illegal, but we still have to put it in the wiki, even though, and then we're going to fight it. So actually a good thing about this is we're working with Vic at the DSPA, and we're going to fight some of these local regulations that are BS, that shouldn't be in the books.
Good.
So that's a great thing that I think we can get out of this.
That's awesome.
Interesting.
How about your in-depth reviews? Can we talk about that at all? Because I think that's really interesting. What you guys are kind of working on with.
Yeah, we're working on. Well, again, like I said before, we do stuff in depth, right?
Yeah.
And so we're working on in-depth reviews. You included. A lot of people do reviews of products and you as well.
Yeah,
where,
but you guys take it to another level. I'm staring at this chart over here, which is just insane, like for like sharpness and color, and it's just
yeah. So my
over the
goal
top.
my goal was to do something that's qualitative rather than that's quantitative rather than qualitative. You guys do qualitative reviews where you talk about the drone and you say, well, I don't like this and I don't like this. I wanted to take it to a level where we do more scientific testing of the drone. So we put them in front of a chart, we light up the charts, and then we figure out if this is sharp or if it's not sharp. So we've put all the drones that we have in the studio, and we have a bunch, we put them in front of this chart, in front of this thing right here, and we're testing the sharpness of these lenses. We're testing flight time. We're testing pull time. You guys saw this today.
Yeah.
We're pulling the drones, we're pulling on the string and seeing how much pull we can get out of them, see which drone is actually like the most efficient drone.
Yeah, it's really cool to see some of the smaller drones pull, and then we were putting like the M30 and M300 on it, and it's almost like you could almost pick up the entire thing that you guys made, the entire base.
Pulling 5 kilos, with a single drone. So
it's really cool.
So yeah, that's coming up soon. We're going to do more quantitative reviews of drones and adding all that information.
Yeah, and I think that that's really cool because it's something that stands out. I mean, I try to be as in-depth as possible too, but there's only a certain way that you can get to. But if you focus on the technicalities of it, I mean, that's something that I think is really lacking in the drone industry, and it's going to help a lot of people and figure out what they
I'm just going to say, so I guess like people are saying there's a delay in the sync. Ethan, do you think it has to do with the camera switcher? If we pull it out and just go to Lumix?
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, you want to just pull it and go to Lumix and see if that helps?
The ref was 2-second delay.
All right, so everybody I see here is saying that I feel like I'm being held against my will here, and I don't know if is it because I'm sitting in the middle? Is it because like
maybe you want to sit on the side? I got the great chair.
I'm drinking Dr. Pepper here. I mean, it's
Is that why?
It's drone brews.
And then you're like,
Billy looks like he's 14.
14.
What is this?
He's not. He's actually 16.
I mean,
So
if
he's
people are
legal.
saying you look like you're 14, like God bless it, anyways, And then they're like, I've never seen so many people fucking bitch about like audio on something free. Not one of you fucking motherfuckers have anything to say. Like, did that go through?
I'm trying to fix it, guys. I
Did you?
can't
Is
fix
that
it.
is
We're gonna have to shut down the stream and redo it.
I don't think we can do that though, can we?
what happened?
It's just an audio delay with this red box here. We have to restart.
So is the Lumix not working?
Lumix won't work unless I restart.
Looks like he's in the principal's office.
Lumix won't work unless you restart. Can you force quit the app?
I mean, I can.
Yeah, try to force quit the Lumix app and
Because
see
we're still going.
because it'll still go if we restart. Then
Can we do just one angle?
well, I mean, yeah, we'll just do one angle on it.
Let's just do one
I
angle.
have to restart the computer
Really?
for it to grab it. Yep.
What the
Lumix
fuck?
software sucks.
All right, fucking send it.
Well, do you have no? Hold on. Before, is it the red box that's creating the issue?
The delay. Oh, there we're good.
Yeah, cool. So let's see if that works.
So you went straight going from camera to.
How's that audio now, guys?
Yeah,
try that.
let's see how the audio
Let's
is.
see how the audio works now.
All right, now people are saying I need a booster seat. I'm looking
Like,
at the stream right now.
Here's the deal.
It doesn't look like I'm that short.
Here's
you
the deal.
guys.
Here's the deal. Like, if people don't like what they see, if you don't like what you see, go fuck yourself. All right. If you still don't like what you see, refer to option A, which is go fuck yourself. Because the last time I checked,
It's better.
and
Hold on,
I'm-
this
and-
second's better.
is it better? Great.
yeah, it's
Now
better.
still go fuck yourself.
Ken is like my bodyguard. Like someone will give me like some shit online. And,
Yeah, it's like
and
fuck,
Ken-
fuck these people. They don't pay for shit. You don't pay. There's 84 of you in here. Ethan, I'm gonna need another beer, please. I need another
Don't
beer.
give the man another beer.
Give me another beer. Like, it's one of those things. Like, viewers can be nice, but they can be the most. Thank you. God bless you. You are our saint. They called you Freddie Mercury, by the way, just so you know. They're like,
All right, looks like we're back.
oh fuck,
we're
it's,
back.
it's bubbling. Oh no!
on the cyclone.
No, I was out of the. I was out of the cyclone.
You're
Did
fired.
Did you see that shit?
Watch it back.
You're fired.
No, I was out of the cyclone. I may have got a little smidge. Don't tell. Don't show. Let that sit.
Why Freddie Mercury? I don't have
Holy
Notified.
shit.
I do not have notified.
Oh
Man, member for 21 months. He's a real one.
fuck.
That's awesome.
God, I don't know
21
why I asked for another beer when this is like a TBS stream. You ever watch TBS, Team Black Sheep? They do the TBS couch.
I haven't seen it.
TBS couch. It's all fucked up. And Trappy doesn't give a shit. He's just like, you either watch it or you don't. Go fuck yourself.
So something happened while we were in the elevator on our way over to our hotel today. We go to our hotel to just get some shorts on. We come back and we're in the hotel, or we're in the elevator. There's 6 people in this elevator, including a big cart. So we're in real close proximity. There was 8 people.
There's 8 people.
That's a
8
big
people.
elevator.
Yeah.
Billy and myself.
No.
Everybody on that elevator was completely wasted.
Small elevator with a cart in there as well. So this woman looks at her shirts and she goes, "Oh, Pilot Institute, you guys pilots?" And then she goes, "Like the pilots that fly airplanes, or the pilots that crash the planes into the 9/11 towers, or something like that." We're like, "Wait, what? Where did that come from?"
Yeah, she literally
Like,
said that shit.
You'd be amazed how much we get on ads. So we offer a free ground school online,
Yeah,
and people will go, "Oh yeah, that's how 9/11 happened." I mean,
that's
every
crazy.
single time it
Not
never
the
fails.
case, but
It
that
never
was insane. She said that shit, and I had to I took a double take, but she was wasted. I could smell that. I was drunk in the elevator.
Check out this comment. It says, "How did you guys manage to get the one of the Star Trek holographic rooms to film this?"
Yeah, that's what it does.
And you know what it does? I mean, and
It looks better in real life, I think.
It does. It really does look better in real life. It's pretty awesome.
They have these really bright lights, and when they go to certain colors like red, it almost hurts your eyes to look into.
It says, "Ken,
Why don't my
why
feet
your
reach-
feet reach the ground?"
Honestly, I'm afraid to touch the floor.
Like these fucking socks. That's awesome.
Oh, that is gold. Okay, it says, who was the first one that farted on the elevator?
No, it wasn't me. Surprisingly, it wasn't me.
Why am I getting so many? I look like this person.
You do look like Freddie Mercury.
I get that.
No,
a
it
lot.
says
Like,
Mike.
I get like you
This
look
guy
like-
Matt is a real ball buster in this entire stream. He's the one who's coming after me about the fact they look like him at the principal's office.
That is funny.
Honestly,
He's on
I
Facebook, too.
love my socks though, and I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, and fuck you if you don't like my socks. I love my socks. Welcome to Drone Brews, by the way. Hopefully the audio's in sync because the whole first half of this show. What's that? Is that it?
This camera.
Okay, I pointed to that one still. But the whole first half of the show, we overcomplicated it. And honestly, tell me one other stream that has that's 2 cameras, 3 cameras, a producer, lighting, $45 million studio. There's no other stream on the planet that does this. And we're doing it all live and for free.
Yeah.
For free. So, but really we're here because we're having a telethon.
Yeah.
I mean, but you
Start
know
asking
what?
for money,
But you know what? I bet you if we started talking about Mini 3 Pro, people will be like,
but we're not.
but we're not. We're
Well,
not going to do that.
Speaking of
We're not.
threes, I want to talk about Mavic 3 Enterprise.
Yeah. So what's up with that?
Yeah,
DJI intentionally leaks out
Look,
the Mavic 3 Enterprise.
I can't believe so I saw this. If you obviously we talked about it on your news, and you will see it on Pilot Institute's channel. But I see this thing come out from DJI on April 1st, and it's this Mavic 3 that has parachutes on it. Or airbags on it, and it's like
you didn't notice it, did you?
No, I did.
I didn't know.
I mean, there's these airbags that are coming off it,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's like
April Fool's.
yeah, it's like
That
a
was
dumb little thing. But then if you look at the actual camera on the Mavic 3, it's an M30T camera on the Mavic 3 Enterprise, which is like, I mean, it
you have
almost,
an M30? We have an M30.
it almost immediately you saw it. And I was like, that camera's totally different. So when they came out with the Mavic 2, it was basically out of date already. The Mavic 2 Enterprise Advanced. Yeah. So.
Yeah,
I think that it'd be wiser than to come out with the Mavic 3 Enterprise. It makes sense.
You think it would fit on there?
So the M30.
Well, so here's what I would say.
That thing is just.
I
think it's sweet, by the way.
It's sweet. It feels amazing.
The M30T. I think that they're going to go with a similar camera like this, but just make it smaller.
Just a smaller version of
Yeah,
that.
probably with not as much zoom.
This is a big Mavic or small Matrice,
really
depending
is,
on how
yeah.
you want to look at it, right?
What do you think? Big Mavic or small Matrice?
To me, it's a big Mavic.
Big Mavic.
I think it's a big Mavic
because of all of this,
Mhm.
which, by the way, is amazing. You can get off the ground with this thing in
15 seconds.
In 15 seconds.
I would be happy if an Inspire 3 had a similar folding design.
Mhm.
Would you find that acceptable if an Inspire 3 had a similar design?
So here's my thought on this. We've seen leaks of the Inspire 3,
Mhm.
but I don't believe. Well, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't believe that that's it, because now that they've introduced this folding design, why would they go back to the original Inspire 2 and Inspire 1 design?
Right.
Well,
Why
this
would
is
you do that?
amazing.
A really big aspect of the Inspire is having
Second.
a really big aspect of the Inspire is having a camera that can rotate 360 degrees.
Yep.
I absolutely.
I mean, with this,
You can't.
you can pan left and right, and if the legs get in the frame, who cares? Because it's a commercial drone. But with an Inspire, you want to give the operator who's flying the camera the ability to look fully
If you do dual
around.
operator.
Exactly.
That's
but
so
I think a
sexy.
lot of the people that are purchasing this drone are going to be doing dual operator, the Inspire 3 at least, because that's one of the big draws to it.
Yep.
So yeah, Mavic 3 Enterprise, I feel like they would just kind of keep the same body style, give
I
you
mean,
But you think there's like almost like sort of redundancy going with the Mavic 3 Enterprise because of what this is, even from like a Matrice to now this.
but
You sort of feel like
Yeah,
there's an overlap, a little bit of an overlap.
yeah, but that's what they do, right? That's what DJI does. They keep cannibalizing their previous models
yeah.
with bringing new stuff. You look at the Air 2S, it was cannibalizing the Mavic 2 brand.
Mhm.
So why not? What I see is, they've gone, you cannot change the lenses on this. You cannot change
Yeah.
the payload.
Right.
So that's a mini Mavic.
That's a Mavic.
right?
Do you
That's
think
a
that
big
was
Mavic.
do you think that was a
Mavic.
miss, them not allowing it to
No.
have payload
No.
change? You don't think it was a miss?
Because
No.
really, I think that if you're buying the M300, the H20T camera is the camera that's always going to be used
Yeah.
unless you're doing a very niche project. So that's when you'd go to L1 or P1.
And this
Um,
is quick release. You have everything you need right here for the target audience that they build this for.
But here's the thing: is I still think that there's room for a Mavic enterprise drone
Yeah.
because it's a lot less expensive
Yeah.
and it's a lot more portable. I mean, that portability is still very important to a lot of people.
Not everybody can buy a Matrice 300.
You
or
could,
Matrice
you could
30.
buy. I mean, I think that if they come out the Mavic 3 Enterprise for say $8,000, which is roughly half the price of this,
Yeah.
it's a no-brainer.
It
you
sells
know?
like this is going to sell like hotcakes. Everybody that I've talked to, all of our
when does this
customers-
start actually shipping though?
I had no idea.
Because there's only a few of them.
Yeah.
How, this is one of what, 3 or 4 in
There's
the
not-
country, right?
Yeah, there's not many of them. I think a lot of them are prototypes because the one that you saw was a little bit different, had some different finishings on it.
Yeah, the one that we saw didn't have the stuff in the back to get the battery. We played with it in Texas, and then the release buttons were different. They were small. They were bigger. These are smaller. This looks more refined than the one that we saw.
But I still think that there's more things they could do to refine this because there's some screws that are exposed that I think is unlike DJI to do. Like I feel like they would cover them
But do
somehow.
you find that that's acceptable because it's more of
Yeah.
a commercial? I think having stuff like that exposed is more acceptable for a drone like this than it is for, let's say, a consumer drone.
It's true. So speaking of consumer and commercial drones, I get this comment all the time. I posted my first flight of this, and people say, "Oh, for that price point, I guess it can shoot like ProRes video and log video." And I'm just
That's not
like,
what it's for.
it's almost like a
But-
facepalm moment, you know?
But that's the thing is like consumers don't understand the purpose of something like this.
Yeah.
They're looking at it from a sheerly a cost perspective, and it's not for them. It's not,
No,
and they
no.
they priced it accordingly.
This is a public
14,000 is
safety
price
drone.
affordable.
Maddie's Drone World says the price on the M30 is ridiculously inexpensive. Oh, okay, I read it wrong. Inexpensive. Yes, you're right. It definitely is inexpensive. I thought that he was talking about expensive, but
This
I
is a
think
public safety drone.
it is.
Yeah.
It is so perfectly priced for what it
I
delivers.
mean, with the payload, that's the price of a Matrice 300 without payload.
I mean, just the H20T is $12,000,
Yeah.
and you're getting an equivalent camera with a full-on drone that's fully capable for $2,000 extra dollars. So
And the zoom is quite incredible. So we have a forest fire going on right now in the area. The TFR is probably about a mile away from where we are here with the studio. And we took this thing out the day that it happened. It was like really blowing up.
yeah.
And we got so close with this. You could see the people inside of the watchtower
Oh my
moving.
gosh.
You could see the shadows of the people
Yeah,
moving.
And,
And
and,
it's just incredible.
and so Flying Ryan says he wants it for power line inspections, and that's exactly what
Yep.
this would excel at power line inspections.
It would.
So how is the connection between the new controller that they've released for this versus the M300? Because I know the M300 for me was like love hate. Like I would get pixelation.
Also,
I would have a lot of disconnects with the M300.
here's where I
How
think
is it with this?
it's been totally fine, and the RC Plus is a joy to use. I've heard that this will be compatible with M300 from what I've been told. This remote is just so awesome to use,
That is amazing.
and I mean, it has
Oh my god! And it feels actually.
It feels-
How does it feel lighter than an RC Pro?
It's a big RC
It
Pro, but
freaking
doesn't
feels
feel
lighter
like
than the
this.
RC Pro. I
So,
would love this for the Mavic.
Ethan
though.
is bringing over the smart controllers from the M300, and like this is just like a rehashed design of an old
This
design.
is
So
sick.
Yeah,
Look
they
at
just
that.
added another pack at the bottom right here. So
it really is a shame that they just kind of released this remote with such a high end drone. I mean, I,
love
think
this.
that this remote should have been
well,
This-
released.
this
and
is pure
You know what
stats.
else is cool with this, Ken?
What's
Is
that?
You can swap batteries.
Yeah, that's a big
It's-
deal for like.
It's got an internal battery and an external battery, so you can
So
swap.
when we were in Louisiana after that last major hurricane hit, and we were doing power line inspections, and one of the biggest problems that we were having was the smart controllers kept dying for the M300. So we would have to run 2 at a time, like run 2 of them, and we also had to have one for the guys from the power company to be able to see what we were inspecting as well, because you have like supervisors on site
Yeah,
with
I'm
you.
sure.
And it sucks, like, because it would die like after 5 hours of continuous use. It's dead, and you have to charge it, and now you have to take an hour and a half to try to give it some more juice.
Yep.
And connecting USB-C to it, it just sort of trickle charges it.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't give it enough. So this
that
is
charges,
amazing.
That charges at 65 watts. So
Yeah, I love
Well,
that.
it's great.
And this comes with a fast charger too.
Mhm.
So you can actually get this thing if you're flying. If you have enough
There you
batteries,
go.
you'll never run
Wanna
out of
set it
batteries. It will just keep charging. We were talking to Lewis from with Skybras. He's been testing it for a while, and he said on the field, he said you can just go forever.
I
Just
think
keep
it's-
swapping between the batteries.
Hot
as you
swappable
fly.
They're
batteries,
making the
too.
right move, making these drones smaller as far as commercial applications. Because let's face it, the M300, it was clunky, it was big, it was hard to travel with.
Mhm.
Those TB50 batteries, you couldn't take them on flight.
They're $700 a piece.
Sometimes you could get them on a flight if TSA wasn't like paying attention to the watt hours. But for the most part, I feel like this is the future of commercial,
Oh, yeah.
and it's going to allow us to get to places a lot faster, a lot easier, at least in the industry that
I think
like
we'll
I
see
work with.
a lot of this tech in the Inspire 3.
Absolutely.
think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so Inspire 3, though, it's got to be inevitable at this point. Like,
You look at the Inspire 2, and if it's so old that like I would use the Mavic 3 over the Inspire 2 any day just
Yeah.
because of the new tech that it offers. And it offers a very similar camera experience minus the interchangeable lenses.
Yeah.
But I mean, you look at that and like the Mavic has surpassed the Inspire 3 times over with the technology it has put inside of it.
I agree. And the
Or-
quality of the Mavic 3 is the video quality
It's
is
great.
pretty exceptional.
The
Yeah.
transmission quality.
The
is
transmission
great.
quality is
Yeah.
good when it's on. I mean, the biggest concern I have, like Mavic 3, is still like obviously GPS. Like, I mean, that's still a problem.
Yeah.
Like, that's still a
But
problem.
in the grand scheme of things, once you're up flying,
Once you're up flying, it's great, but it's the problem is that downtime is like for me, like the other day, 16 listings and in between listings, it was fast-ish, but it's like, all right, you're waiting 6 minutes at a clip sometimes, and luckily I'm filming static objects, but for somebody who's not filming a static object, 6 minutes it could make or break a shot.
yeah,
Eddie's
yeah.
in the house. The real star's missing.
The
from
real
screen.
star, Eddie,
Oh,
Mr. Eduardo Nunez.
So if you look at DJI's entire drone lineup, you know, they're an Enterprise, Mavic, Enterprise Advanced, M30, M300, like working with public safety officials, I always felt like when I would recommend either of those drones, the Mavic 2 Enterprise Advanced, the M300, it was like the Mavic is too small and, you know, too dinky, and the M300 was overkill. So that's why I think that this is so perfect,
It's
is because it's right smack in the middle, priced well, and this is just like a no-brainer.
It's
So.
going to sell like hotcakes. I
Yeah.
can tell you that.
When's the last time you used your Inspire 2?
Dude, okay, so it's actually in the shop getting fixed.
Okay,
I had a goof with my Mavic 3 where it got stuck in a tree.
I
and-
remember that.
Yeah,
You
and
mean you hit a tree?
Yeah, he
yeah.
hit a tree.
and
He
and
hit
yeah,
it.
stuck in
I had
a
a
tree.
goof. He did.
Well, no.
It ended in a tree.
yeah, no, it got to the tree. So
Yeah.
now it was on the very edge, and in my infinite wisdom, I said, well, you know what? I'm gonna try to use the downdraft of the Inspire to knock it out of the tree because it was really moving, and I crashed the Inspire trying to get the Mavic out of the tree. So
Like-
that's getting fixed. It's fixed actually. I just got a text from the guy. It needs a new ESC and whatnot. But honestly, it fell from about maybe 100 feet in the air, and it was like it just had a little leg snap. I'm like, all right, I just gotta fix it. But I again, like other than that, like that's the time that I use my Inspire to try to get a Mavic out of the tree. Before that, it's been maybe a year and a half to 2 years. What?
No,
What?
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at a comment.
Wait a
Larry,
sec.
Larry said you're falling behind on saying fuck to me.
Oh, whoa!
So I
See,
just said it. So
oh.
I usually
I
don't-
can't see the screen there. I'm watching it here.
I
I
can see the
can't.
screen right here with the
I
comment.
forgot. You guys have it. You guys have it there. We had like this whole. No, it's
That's
this
fine.
key light here. No, it's fine. I'm watching it here.
I usually don't
What?
say. I usually don't say it. No
Well-
fucking way. I'm gonna say fuck.
Well, I mean, you're on the right stream. You're on the right. Like
That's right.
realistically, it's
did I just-
expected here.
What did I just step into here? Is this the Jerry Springer show? Bill, are you the biological father? Why, dude? I'm the butt of every single joke. Ethan, do you want to switch?
Oh shit! You know what? You know what it is though. You've got, but you today, like I swear to you, Billy was the most vulgar of us all.
Ah, yeah,
like I
yeah.
come in here, ask Ethan.
Yes.
Ethan could attest to this. I'm like being all polite. I'm not cursing. I'm being on my best behavior, and he's over here, like Christian bailing the set.
There's a-
Okay, I did have a
By the
Christian.
time you guys pay for the swear jar and the rental of the facility,
Yeah, the rental.
I'm
facility.
going to be making money on this deal.
Yeah, look, we
Uh,
pretty much paid to come here, so
I can't. Well, we did. We did last night, so that's for damn sure. Damn sure. But no, I mean, fuck you. Bill.
Somebody said it's like watching a new version of Oprah.
except
You get
Dro-
free stickers. You get
drone
free
pro,
stickers.
drone pro.
It's Dropra.
I do want to talk about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Serious topic. Stickers for drones. we just released 10,000 free stickers.
That's
to
awesome.
the community.
I still don't have a sticker.
I know. I keep telling you that.
I need to log into the Drone Zone app so we can print my registration here.
Yep. So 10,000 stickers. That's kind of a big deal for us. We set out on doing this because we wanted to fight the scheme, the drone registration scheme.
Yeah, drone registration. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fly legit.
Exactly. Fly
Fly defunct.
And so we just sent 10,000 stickers in I don't know how many months, but we're gonna keep doing it. We said we were gonna stop at 10,000, but you know what? We're gonna keep doing it.
So now 10,000 stickers. That's 10,000 drones that have Pilot Institute
Yeah.
branded on it, which is awesome.
Maddie said he tried ordering more stickers but couldn't.
Tell him, okay, so Maddie, send us an email, contact@pilotinstitute.com. So here's what happened. When we released the website, we thought that the guy that we were going after was going to try to scam our website by sending fake requests. So we only put one request per person.
Okay.
We put a blockade, so from your IP address.
Awesome.
So we send those 3 times a week. You send us an email. You fill out the form. If you've already done it, just send us another email. We'll send it to you for free if you get new drones or whatever it is. And let's get the stickers out there. We actually put one on this.
Yeah, we put 2 on the other side.
Yeah, I need to. I just put it out there for whoever, I guess.
Yeah.
I need to get stickers on mine. That's one of the things. Like,
Yeah.
It was funny. We were on set with Hulu, and she's like, "Can you show me your drone registration?" I said, "I can log into the site." "Oh yeah, that's fine." I'm like, "That's not actually right." But she's like, "Yeah." That's a terrible British accent too.
Well, so I'm in a predicament now where I actually lost my full on wallet.
how do you lose it? You gotta,
here's the thing: is I accidentally threw it away, and I realized later that day,
Oh, no.
and like it was in the trash. and
Credit cards and all.
oh yeah, whole wallet
Holy
gone.
smokes.
So what was nice is I could actually still use them through Apple Pay, so it didn't hurt all that much. I got the license and whatnot, but I still have to get my FAA Part 107 card. I got to get a dupe. So I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole of trying to get it because I feel like I'm
it's actually-
someone's asking what's up with the stickers on the chair.
yeah. So we have big.
Yeah, my
faces
face.
here.
It's
my
Easter egg.
face. There's like Easter eggs
It's
all
Easter
over
egg.
all over the studio. There's like Easter eggs, whether it be FAA agents, photos of me. I seen a photo of you on the bathroom wall.
yeah.
On the bathroom
That's a
wall.
little
That's
weird.
what
Motivation.
That's weird.
Innovation.
He said motivation.
Oh, I thought he said droneovation.
Um,
Droneovation.
But in all seriousness, Ken and I are really excited to be partnering up with you on some courses and stuff like that.
I am
So
too, man.
yeah, it's going to be awesome. I mean,
I think the course that we're going to release in, I don't know, probably next 2 months, I would say.
Mhm.
You say 2 months is fair to say that the course, we're the whole reason why we're here, like if we haven't really already said it, is we're out here filming a course, a videography, photography course, but primarily our portion is going to be for real estate.
Yep.
And it's going to be the most in-depth, comprehensive course that you will be able to partake in on the internet today.
I was blown away when you were going through the general photography stuff and how much depth you go through. And Ken didn't know this. You actually are a professor.
I didn't
you're a
know you
college
actually
teacher.
still worked. I didn't know you're a teacher.
You still work?
Well, I mean, I thought you come here, you sit in front of the screen, you film.
No,
Like-
I still teach full time at a local university, and I've been teaching photography, videography there for a long time.
Mhm.
I've been people don't know this, but I've been a photographer for 20 years.
That's
That's amazing.
I used to have my own photography company before drones, way before drones. I did weddings, I did
Really?
portraits, I
That's
did
great.
corporate stuff. So it's been a passion of mine for a long time, and that's kind of the reason why I started all this. I love gear. And,
Yeah, we know,
you can
we
tell,
know,
right?
we know.
Obviously, yeah.
There is no shortage of redundancy. Like anything you can think of, it's in this studio, probably times 2, maybe even times 3.
Yeah. But that's
over
so
the top.
I
over the
started
top.
and I love the technology behind it. I love the technical stuff. I'm no longer active like you guys are, which is why I brought you on board.
Yeah.
Because I want to have that angle from people that do this in real life, right? That do this every single day.
You know what's so funny? Like him and I, we talk about like what we do because we're both doing real estate, videography, and photography, and we talk about it. But I don't know. You probably heard us. Did you hear us arguing earlier? We were arguing, like we weren't like arguing, but we were having a heated debate about the exposure. The exposure, like he wouldn't let it go. Like he would not
I
fucking
actually
let it
did
go.
not hear that.
You didn't hear? Oh, you may have stepped outside.
I'm stopping to record.
Yeah, and Ethan's like,
We're wasting gigabytes.
we're just like tearing up terabytes of storage, and Ethan's like, we're gonna stop recording because we're arguing. Like I was getting pissed. I'm not gonna lie. There was a moment where he looked at me. He's like, "We need to take a break." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm getting pissed with him."
But there's not a right or wrong way.
No, I know, but
sometimes there are different techniques that get you to the same result. But like for me, I'm a very technical guy. I love looking at this from a technical perspective, which is why I wanted to teach. I'm going to teach the first portion, which is all the technical stuff.
Right.
What does aperture do? What does your shutter speed do? What does ISO do? What does all these things do? Because we deal with this here every day. Lighting up this thing has been an amazing challenge.
Mhm.
And Ethan can say to that, we spend time, sometimes 2 hours behind the camera, just thinking of the logic of exposure to make sure this thing is exposed correctly. And so so I wanted to teach that part, but I wanted to have you guys, you're in the field and you're going to say things, you're going to see, you learned this from Greg, but throw that rule out of the window.
Well,
We've already done that.
and
Which is good.
that's what we had talked about. We're like, all right, so because there's things we break rules.
Yeah.
We break real estate breaks the basic principles of that exposure triangle. Like
Yep.
we're going to break those principles during this course. And that's what we're trying to convey. And a lot of the people that were in Texas, there was like a handful, 20 people, right, that were a part of the real estate photography, videography course today. So they sort of already went through this and got the hands-on thing. But like, that's what we're basically taking that presentation but making it like turning it on its head and putting it on steroids, basically.
Yeah. No, I think I'm really excited.
Totally unrelated.
It's gonna be amazing.
Totally unrelated, but I feel like people, when they come to watch us on YouTube, they only see the top half of us, so they're probably very intrigued that we actually have legs. I mean,
yeah, I know. Like I've got, and they're like,
Somebody
"Oh, what's
talked
up?"
about dodgeball.
But I
Somebody-
usually wear these socks. Like these are my regular socks every day.
Wait, Billy, what is your ritual before getting on?
okay, so here's my when I shoot my YouTube videos, okay, and I'll be completely honest with you guys. First of all, I do a lot of my shooting at nighttime. Like
Yeah.
I'm always working during the day, so a lot of the time that I have is to actually shoot at nighttime. So first of all, I like to shoot in my underwear. That's just the God's honest truth. Has to be in the underwear. You don't see.
I don't do that. I promise. I don't.
You don't
shit.
see from down below, so it's just like whatever. I'm gonna be
What
comfortable,
if you
right?
do though?
What's that?
What if there's?
Well, then I'm gonna put pants on. Like right now, pants are on.
What if you miss? What if you miss it? You miss an angle.
What's that?
What if you
Well,
miss?
no, I mean all I do.
So
I
you're
just got
telling
the-
me
I just-
all of your shots, like all the talking head shots, that's you at night underwear.
like 95%.
I will never
of
watch
them.
your videos.
I
the same way
cannot.
again.
I will. You
About-
cannot undo that image.
That's fine. That's about 95%.
Now you're gonna. Not all you guys are gonna picture that when you watch his videos.
Now also this is perfect because I don't have shoes on. I can't wear shoes when I shoot
So,
videos. It's just-
another thing is people are like, "Oh, you only need spray tan." It's not that we need spray tan. It's because this wall is blowing out our skin.
It's blue. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm pretty fucking tan. Like I'm actually red from the fucking beach, but it's
Well, hold
the silos.
I'm not done my ritual yet.
All right, cool. So keep going. You're
because
fucking
I-
taking a year and a day to
I want
talk,
to
dude.
embarrass
Oh,
myself.
somebody
here.
says, 51 drone. He says, I picture you in your underwear when I film. Also,
That's weird.
Russ,
That's a little weird, Russ.
Russ, that's TMI.
Somebody pin that. Can we pin that comment?
No shoes.
Yeah, I
can't-
pinned that
Can't wear
comment.
shoes. And I also have to brush
Oh,
my
you-
teeth because I feel like I
You
feel
can
like,
smell it.
well, no, I'm not talking to anybody, but I'm talking so much that I feel like I've got to have fresh breath. So I got to brush my teeth. So that's my ritual. No pants, no shoes, and teeth brushed.
Yeah, I don't really. I don't have.
And
really
I
any
know
rituals.
I'll give a shout out right now. I know that my mom is watching the stream and she can attest because
No, she's not. She watches the stream.
I told her to watch. I said,
Oh my goodness.
And you said at the F word a lot.
Well, she knows
So
that.
did you.
But she
No,
knows.
look at-
She
I
knows
said
how I
twice.
am. But at the end of the day, it's like you said. I have his best interest at heart.
Well, I'm 14, so I've got
Exactly,
my mom's got to make
exactly.
sure I'm safe.
But, I got to tell you, I swear, it's so funny thing though. I know she's. I don't want to say this like, but so he's got the Tesla. It's like you hit the accelerator. It's
Yeah, I
like
get
on.
this, yeah.
So today I felt like the Windows start up and shut down like from Windows 98. I was like losing my lunch today. Losing my lunch.
Greg also has a Tesla. We got to get them out side by side and
We do.
See who's
We gotta do
faster.
side by side. Although I did take you in mine, and you were like, "Oh, that's faster than mine."
I do. I do think yours is faster. Yours has the launch mode where and after I tried to do it in mine and it wouldn't let me.
It doesn't do
So
it.
yeah.
I don't think you need it though. It's just stupid fast as it
Yeah,
is.
it's
You don't,
stupid fast.
pretty
you don't
fast.
really need it. So
Somebody says, "Hi, Cal's mom."
yeah,
Yeah,
like-
You know what my
my-
ritual is to getting on camera?
just do it.
I yell at Ethan. I said, "Is it ready?" Yeah. And I show up.
yeah, but that's the thing. It's like when I look at like this whole setup here and just the team, like you have a team, like it makes it easier. I haven't been able to produce much content because I've been so slammed with real estate I don't have time.
I've
By
been
the
there,
time,
man.
by the time I'm done working for the day, I don't even have any mental capacity to sit down in front of a camera.
Dude, I used to do this.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, like, I was gonna vlog this week. I vlogged at the airport. Old lady's like, "Why are you filming me?" I said, "Shut the fuck up, Grandma." No, that's not what I didn't say that. I told her shut the fuck up. I didn't call her Grandma. But I was just like, "Shush." You know, and after that, I'm like, well, if this is going to be an issue trying to vlog, like, I don't know how these people do it.
I mean, I admire you guys. 'Cause I used to do
it's
it all
hard.
by myself.
It's
I used to do it all by myself, being in front of the camera, being behind the camera, editing, publishing, and all that. And for courses, I have courses that are 35 hours long that I did by myself.
Yeah,
editing,
it's tough, man.
publishing. And now I can imagine doing it. I got Jason helping with doing content. Ethan, obviously, always behind the camera, doing all the editing, dealing with the editors, actually, and doing the final edits. All I have to look at now is the final version of the video. And
see, that's the thing. You're in constant communication with people. For me to trust somebody to be able to edit something, I have to know that, like, mentally, they're going to be like, all right, I'm thinking like he's going to think he's going to, like, fix all the little quirks.
You got to find the right person.
You know, it takes like,
You
and
gotta
I'm
find the
looking,
right
I'm
person.
actively looking. So if there's anybody out there that edits and they want to be a part of the team, I will absolutely hire
You'll
them.
have to deal with this guy, though.
That's the
Yeah,
thing is
I am super
he
anal.
found the right people though, because I mean Ethan's awesome, Jason's awesome,
Jason's awesome.
everybody's
I get
awesome.
lucky. You know where I found them?
Where?
At the university where I teach.
Really? You
These
found
guys-
this guy?
Yeah, Ethan was my student for several years.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
that's what happens is I interviewed these guys for 4 years. And by the time they graduate,
I didn't even
I've
know.
seen them for 4
So
years.
Ethan, you knew Jason before this?
Yeah, I've known Jason for 4.5 years now.
It's so funny. They were like arguing about the back door.
Oh, these guys are funny.
And I'm like, but it's like a weird situation because we're here, right? We're filming. Billy and I are trying to do these takes, and the door was opening, and it does throw us off a little bit. But it's like, how often will that really happen? It's probably not very often.
No,
But
we changed the way the door closes too.
Would you-
I wish
I
it
mean,
locked.
It's so cool. They have everything automated where they say like on air, and the Google Home goes, "Everyone silence your phone, bitches."
He said that.
Hey, Google, we're on air.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's see.
No.
Hey,
Hey,
Google.
Google,
Yeah.
we're going live.
Let's see. Oh man,
Hey, Google, we're going live.
she's sleeping.
She's
She's
fucking
sleeping.
out. She's
Dude,
out.
it's after hour. It's way after hour. She's like,
We just set off
I'm
a
done.
shit ton of Googles.
You need to flip over to Alexa, I guess.
No, it actually works pretty well.
No,
Every
no.
single set. So what we did is every single set has a smart plug, and we build these walls to actually be fake walls. And in each set, we build electricity behind it that goes to a plug.
Okay.
And so when we turn on the plug, all the electricity goes to that plug, and then the whole set turns on.
Mhm.
So we can say, hey Google, turn on set 1, and then it will turn on set
That's
1,
so
2,
awesome.
3, 4. So it's
No, it is pretty automated. I'm looking at this back wall. I love the back wall for the gear wall. You have a lot of drones. Almost every drone that's been released in the past 3 years is on a back wall. And I see there's a Nano Light and an Evo Plus. What do you think of the new Evos?
I like the light. I hate the Nano.
Okay, so it's unanimous. Bill,
Yeah.
you hate the Nano too?
I mean, it's not that I hate it, but I just think that for the price point, it's
I
just
just
like
don't
so-
think it works that well.
So I would not hate it if it wasn't half baked.
It is half baked.
It's more half baked than the Mavic 3. And so I go in there, I try to change. I'll give you the perfect example. I go in there, I go and do our testing because we use Octozilla to fly a bunch of drones together. I put the thing in there and I try to set it in manual mode. Manual mode, I go to the shutter speed and I set my shutter speed. It's not manual, it's automatic on the shutter. Whatever I set the shutter speed to, it changes the shutter speed to automatic. I'm like, this is half baked. It's not ready to go
So
live.
I'm wondering
So-
how many people watching tonight how many of you actually bought the Nano? Just drop me a comment down below if you bought the Nano.
the
or,
Nano's a piece of crap.
here you go. Ethan's bringing in
Somebody
the Nano.
says my Google is turning on now.
Sorry.
So this is the Nano. This is actually the same color I have. This is the gray
The gray,
version.
that's the most boring
And
color.
it is very boring.
That's
I
what
thought
you
it was,
sent me.
fuck you. But when I first saw this color, like when we first ads, this yellow wasn't like, it was like more of a neon yellow. It looked like better. And it looked like, I was like, oh man, it's gray. I want it. But after flying it for the past couple of weeks, I hate this drone. I don't like it. People talk like, oh my God, it's amazing. It's the mini killer. the only thing that this thing is killing is itself.
Yeah,
I mean-
here's the problem. If it wasn't half baked, I'd be okay with it. If it wasn't so expensive.
Yeah, it's
To me,
it's
the
very
price point
expensive.
is in the wrong.
You know, what is this? This is for the Flymore. It's what, $900 or something?
No,
like
it's like
It's-
it's like 1,200.
Is it 1,200 now?
Yeah.
So like it's stupid. It's crazy expensive for this
It's-
price.
I mean, I had to say this because I love the guys at Hotel. But
I love
you
the
can
guys
get
at
You
Hotel.
get an Air 2S and that does a lot more than that.
But you can do they can do better than this.
But I will say that the Light Plus.
I don't know what you
I
want.
don't know what hold it. You hold it.
The Light Plus, I will say that I like the Light Plus.
The Light Plus is good.
Yeah, the
So,
El Camino.
I'm having the weirdest issue with my Light Plus. Like I've tried to run the latest software update. I've formatted SD cards. No matter what I do, I cannot update the Light Plus. Ethan is just pumping the drones into the silo.
I can't update
There is so many drones back there.
I can't update the Nano.
You can't update. I can't update the Light Plus.
So
I
the
want to
Light
run the
Plus-
latest update. Can't do it. I gotta send it in.
I'll tell you why I like the Light Plus. It's the battery flies for a long time. It's built sturdy. Like
It
when I
is
picked
built
this
like
up,
a brick shit house.
I picked this up at CES and I was like, okay, this is a small Evo 2, and I like how the Evo 2 is built.
But I think that's built even better than the
it's
Evo
it's
2.
built because it's got the it's not
stout.
carbon arms, but it feels
It looks like
feels
the,
solid.
I actually haven't even held the
Have
light.
you got a chance to fly the Light?
No.
It flies really well. The flight time is really good. The camera is really good. It's a
It's
good
a great
drone.
camera.
And I'll tell you, I will give them credit. So we've bashed them a little bit, but
Yeah.
I will give them credit. The app is really good. I like having the screen on the left side where you can flip between the different settings,
Yeah.
and then you can change your settings very easily. I like that better than the Fly app. But yeah, this is a good drone.
This has
Controller's
been
good,
this
too.
has been really fun to fly. I mean, the new controller I like. I wish there was a smart controller option. They don't have a smart controller option. I mean, they had that smart controller. That's another thing. Like that, what a waste of money. I feel bad for anybody who bought the Altel smart controller because it was like such a big device. And then
it's like this, but more awkward.
yeah, this is more
The
comfortable.
smart,
to
I like
hold.
the smart controller.
I don't like it. I
Oh,
can't
really?
like I don't feel like it's comfortable to hold.
I think I like the.
Do you
big
have a
screen.
smart controller?
I don't own one here, but I've tested it. A lot.
I have one. I'll send it to you. If you can figure out how to unlock it, it's yours.
This is
Like, literally, I'll send it to you
Challenge
guys.
accepted.
Challenge accepted. I'll
This is
send it
the
to
El
you.
Camino right here.
So
Why do you
yeah.
call it the El Camino?
So something that I really enjoyed with the Nano, and I will say that they improved the flight software. Like the actual characteristics of the drone flying was better than the Evo 2. I mean, the Evo 2 flied horribly in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean that flies really well.
It
Like
flies
when I
very
was in
well.
Vegas, I was like, man, I was impressed, and I've used it on a couple of shoots. The thing that kept me from using it was the fact there's no log footage. It's harder to match footage.
There is now.
There is now
Yeah.
log footage, but I can't update to get that freaking.
what is wrong? I want an update.
I don't know why it just won't update. Same reason why can't Greg update the Nano? It's
I
just
can't update the
there's
Nano. I just get
something
failure,
wrong.
and it takes a long time. I was
Yeah.
in there sitting for 30 minutes yesterday.
I remember
It never-
that. Yeah.
it never updated.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. Like, there's too many inconsistencies with the hardware, and then you have to send it into them to get it fixed, and then it takes like
Yeah.
2-3 weeks to get it back. It sucks.
Something interesting that was happening with him when you guys were doing the photo chart is he put the Nano out and he tried to take photos, but the actual photo that was taken was wider than what was shown on the screen.
Yeah.
because it's the 4/3, so it's shooting in 4/3, but it's showing you 16:9.
Yeah.
So it's showing you only a portion. So I took the picture. I went to view the picture, and it's like, whoa, that's actually nowhere near what it actually is.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just I hate it, but it's half baked. It's just not ready just yet.
Yeah, and somebody else said the log footage is not 10-bit
It's not
on the
10-bit.
light, which I think that's a huge miss. If you're going to make a drone like this, at this point, I think 10-bit is pretty much standardized across the board on all cameras, right? Like all cameras are filming in 10-bit. Like it's now becoming almost an
It's a
industry standard.
Yeah.
The only things that are really not there yet for 10-bit are the action
mini-
cameras.
Or the mini drones too. You know?
Oh, the mini drones, yeah.
But
What's-
that's a
what are you-
different
what-
that's a
what-
different
What are you
class.
doing?
I'm just hiding.
Oh, okay. You're hiding. I have no.
Well,
I
you
have no
pretend
idea.
to be me all the time, so I got to.
No, I don't pretend to be you. I'm at the airport wearing a Pilot Institute sweater. They're like, I love your ads, and I'm like, yes, that's not me. No, that's you. I'm like,
Well,
nah,
soon
that's
it is
not
going
me.
to be you.
Well,
Soon.
maybe I may be
Soon
on
it
an
is
ad
gonna be
soon.
you.
I'll
Yeah.
be on it. I may be on an episode of what is it?
No, you're gonna be in a course.
The UAS update.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
too. That's on
may.
Friday.
I may, and that's going to be on
They
Friday.
make an
So
appearance.
we're making an appearance in that. So this
I really
stream
do
costs-
wish I was indulging on 420 instead of working for this stream tonight. What?
Oh, that's right. It's 420. Today is 420.
Yeah,
no,
you know,
don't laugh. 420 is my anniversary. And when we picked that wedding date, people were like, "Are you getting a married at 420?" and I had no idea what 420 was.
So here's
This
how
was 10. This was 9 years ago.
we're at the hotel room. Billy's like, you'll never guess what our hotel room number is. I'm like, he goes, it's 420.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Really? He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but like neither one of us, we don't partake.
No, I don't
So
know. That was funny.
we're pilots and
So
responsible.
I'll never forget my wedding anniversary because although I did today until you reminded
Yeah,
me.
well, that's funny. You were like, oh yeah. Well, the only reason why I know is I think it was you told me or
Yeah.
Jason told me. Somebody told me. I was like, oh yeah, I got married on the 20th of March. I missed my wedding anniversary because I was in Texas for the second year in a row. I missed my anniversary. Yeah, my wife she's next year I've got to pull out all the stops. It's like, otherwise
Yeah,
I'm
be there.
screwed. I'm
Yeah.
screwed.
So I'm looking at people talking about Light Plus and Air 2S and stuff. And I think the reason the Air 2S seems so competitive in price right now is because it came out sort of like before all of this inflationary tension
Yes.
between products and whatnot.
Yep.
And they haven't upped the price. So with all these new drones coming out at higher price points, it makes the Air 2S even more desirable.
It's hard to compare. But I'm going to say this. I don't think the Light Plus is a competitor to the Air 2S. The Light Plus is a competitor to the Mavic 2.
The Mavic 2 Pro? Like,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, when I look at the
The
specs,
Lite Plus, the competitor is Mavic 2 Pro, but Mavic 2 Pro he at least shot 10-bit.
well, I mean,
I
that's one
think-
thing.
I think
that's
the
one
Lite-
thing. But if you look at everything else, I mean, that thing is, I don't know. I never, because of the flight time, because of, there's quite a few things in here. It's almost between a Mavic 3 and an Air 2S. It's not at the same level as either. It's somewhere in between.
I'm pretty fucked up right now.
You know what? I told you about the altitude. I told you about the altitude.
You know, I underestimated how high we were
I
in the
told you about
altitude.
the
In
altitude.
the altitude, we're high.
We're mile high here.
And then I'm drinking this, thinking to myself, I was sitting here, I'm like, wow, I'm two of these in, and I'm feeling like,
that's
let's go, baby. Like, I'm feeling,
that's a mile high. You're a mile high.
yeah.
So I drove all the way
Open it
here.
over there, though.
Oh no.
I drove
One
all the
more,
way.
one more.
I drove all the way here from Philly, and
Wow, they're all
coming down
popping.
from
What's up with
Flagstaff was so awesome. Being
Oh,
able
yeah.
to drive through the hills, it's just
Yeah,
such
we
a cool
were-
drive.
He's not
Flagstaff
drinking.
is a beautiful area. Yeah, somebody said the Light Plus does have a variable aperture.
All right, so I think that variable aperture is really important to have in drones. I'm not gonna discredit that, but I mean, really, like with the Air 2S, I've just found put an ND16 filter on there if you're gonna be shooting.
Why even
video.
an ND16?
It's a-
An ND8
Well,
gets
no,
me by. What?
especially out here.
You can't get it done with ND8?
No, not
No,
here.
because,
Really?
Because here's the thing is, and
Oh,
I-
ND8's still on my drone all the time. It doesn't
like,
leave it.
but so here's the thing is like you look at, I think the ND8 filter is really good for the Mavic 3 because you can put your aperture at like f5.6 to f7.1 and then adjust as necessary.
Yes.
But with a fixed f2.8 aperture, I think that
It's
you
too much.
need the ND16. And look, if it's too dark, you're not going to notice if you go to ISO 200 or 400. It's
The Air
going to be
2S
fine.
is the brightest at 2.8 and on a 1-inch sensor. It's the brightest drone that we have on the shelf, I think.
Okay.
Just because, and I always use ND8. Every single drone we use ND8 for everything. This
It's-
one I need ND16, ND32.
It's so weird how bright it is out here because, like in Florida, I keep an ND8 like on the Mavic 3, and I usually set my aperture to f5.6,
It's bright
f6,
here.
and it's perfect. Like f6,
We're
f5.6.
closer to the sun. We're a mile high.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. But I mean, that usually works, and I'm usually able to get a properly exposed shot. I mean, what's the matter, Ethan?
Like it, we will put Dobo through a field sobriety test.
Who's going to put me through a field sobriety test? Who's putting me through a field sobriety test?
You know, it's
Pilot
funny.
Institute.
I mean, you live in Florida. I lived in Florida for 13
I'm
years.
not even driving.
And I think it is brighter. It is brighter here than it is anywhere else I've lived because we're higher up. I don't know if that. I mean, it makes a difference, but there's no clouds. There's never
Yeah.
a cloud here. It's bright every single day, which is kind of funny. So yeah, higher filters here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that the variable aperture is really important, but also, I mean, you look at the Air 2S, and I can easily control my exposure by saying, hey, you know, it's nighttime, I'm not going to use an ND filter, or hey, it's in the middle of the day, I'm going to put an ND16 on.
Yeah.
It's like it's one or the other, so it's not like you need to have this massive. You do not know what to do with your hands. it's like
I feel so good right now. I
Ken
feel
can't touch
so-
his nose right now. Says Intel.
I'm telling you, if I was to have to walk into a line, it would- wow, I feel like this is Denver high.
Hey, let's turn this on like on all red.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
put it
give me
in front
some
of
red
it, it's
back
gonna
here.
fall.
Give me all you bitches fall. Give me something. Surprise me with something colorish.
100% all red.
100% red.
Yeah, the red hurts when you look at it with your
Oh
eyes.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Look at that.
And then, hey, wait.
do the
Wow.
Yeah, do the
Do
police.
the police one.
Yeah. Give me some police. Like,
Easy. Billy's mom is
Yeah.
watching. This.
give me some police. All right, here. Like, this is my scene right here. This is where I'm like this. I'm like,
Wait, you almost look like another Ken that's coming out of his car.
oh yeah, I did. That looked like Ken Heron trying to get out of his car. Oh shit,
Oh,
we
shit,
went
got
there. That's terrible.
Oh,
That's terrible. I love this studio. I just
Yeah,
$45 million.
You guys did a
later.
good job, and I mean, it looks like you guys just kind of moved right in. You didn't have to do much changing of the floors or the walls. Like everything was set
the
up.
floors, the walls took a while because we built these fake walls.
Mhm.
So we have a 32-foot wall right here. We have a 12-foot wall over there.
When can
This
we?
is 10 by 10 by I don't know how big. It's pretty big.
When can we expect a full studio tour?
Yeah, pretty soon.
You should
I think-
you should let us do like
Let's do it.
we
Let's
should do a studio tour like
Let's do it.
like Cribs edition, like how we shoot our real estate shit.
Let's do it.
Do it with Greg and like expose everything that's wrong, like how Linus went into people's studios,
Yeah.
like almost like a Gerald Undone, but we're gonna
Yeah, Joel,
expose
I like that. I like that. Let's do
Pilot Institute exposed, but not like bad, like not like pants down bad.
Somebody says natural position for Ken.
Yeah,
Yeah, trust me, I know.
you know what it is? It's he's got dibs on the
Dobro.
Dobro masks.
This one, look, it says Dobro right here.
Oh
You
my
guys-
God! Somebody screenshot my ass crack. Look at this. Look at this. Ethan, give me some pull here.
Wait, who sent that to you?
Peanut sent me that.
Put it down.
Can you see it? Can you see the ass crack? I can't. How is this shirt even up? How do you
I
get
don't know.
that?
We got an double XL, and it's still
Double
not big
XL.
enough.
Though I'm going to just say this here. I want to have a moment of tenderness.
Somebody says Dobo is not even on this planet anymore.
He needs some milk.
I've got to lose weight.
Where did this come from?
I don't even know.
Ethan,
Oh God.
what
Ah!
color is your-
I just blew.
Oh, I've got it. No, I am. When I get home, I'm gonna like. You're gonna watch. You're gonna wait. You're gonna lit. This is not a camera. I keep falling off the wagon, right? Like I
It's
want to
like
do
a
better.
baby
I want
belly.
to be better for you, but I'm.
It says it's baby belly. Matt,
Well,
Matt
it's-
says it's baby belly.
Yeah, you know what it is. I've just got to go to the gym and eat healthy.
It's so funny because you make a video about how you want to change and not drink during drone brews. Your first one back, you're just like totally wasted.
No, that's not true. Eddie and I were back last week. I'm drinking coffee. I'm out, but like we're here. This is a special occasion,
Yeah, it is.
right? We're in the Pilot Institute facility, headquarters. Massive studio, 45 million plus people, live studio audience. There's a live studio audience. Hey, Mom.
It's over there. Camera's over there.
Mom. We go big. We went big. I found a local brewery, and the reality is,
We went to Total Wine.
Oh, Santan? You get Santan? Yeah, Santan is pretty
dude.
good,
But
though.
I get down 3 of these, right? I
No,
get down 3 of these
not
and
here.
walk straight. But there's something happening with the altitude level. It's just sent me to the moon, dude. It's like I hit the arm switch and I never stopped.
Gotta always compare it to drones.
Somebody says Billy's gonna get a call from
his mother.
after the show.
So you know what? Here's to everybody that stuck through the audio sync issues. Big, huge thank you to our producer, Ethan.
Yes, Ethan. Thank
Ethan
you.
is the best producer I ever had. I mean, I've had a lot of producers. I fired them all except for Eddie. Eddie is my best co-host. I don't consider Eddie a producer.
Yeah.
Eddie's a co-host. He's a part of Eddie is a part of stream. I love you. I love you, Eddie.
I wish
I
Eddie
love you.
was here.
I love
It would
Eddie.
be cool to have Eddie right here on the screen.
Eddie would be
You could put him
amazing.
in the background right
Yeah,
here. on
fucking
the
Eddie.
screen.
I
Man,
miss
Eddie.
I like that guy.
Eddie the lips.
Eddie the Lips, dude. Just real quick, as a tribute to Mr. Eddie Nunez, drop me some lips in the chat. I want to see flood the chat with lips.
Ethan's the man.
I wanna see a
There you go.
rain.
There you go.
Be
Rain
the
it.
first one.
Rain it for the band. Come on, lips.
Sorry for the audio sync issue.
Yeah.
Lips.
No.
Oh, it's
I want
been-
lips.
We really threw this live stream setup together last minute.
Yeah.
I mean,
We ran the
yeah.
Best Buy. Nobody knows this, but so we're having issues with the camera sync issues, which I ended up dropping. I'm going to return that. So we go to Best Buy. We're not one-wheeling there this time, by the way. That ain't going to happen. So we go to Best Buy, and I'm like, yeah, we need to, fuck, what am I doing?
We need a capture
Well,
card.
so-
Capture card.
We needed a capture
We need a
card.
capture
We
card.
needed a capture card to really enthrall this setup. And what happened was we're streaming out of a camera
A switcher.
into a switcher, out of a switcher into a Ninja, into a MacBook. So the audio delay had
into another card before
Into
it gets
another
into the
card.
computer.
so there was like 4 things touching hands. So it looked like Kung Fu Ninja.
That's why there is a delay.
That was why there was the delay.
But that's all we could do.
But that's all we could do. You know,
Well,
we're,
multicam. We wanted to.
we
do
wanted to,
multicam.
but you know what? Here's the thing, Greg. I think you need a show like this, like a live stream show. The Pixel Drone show would be amazing, like like something like this, where you had like, you know, something like this.
Yeah, in person is cool.
And in
but
person is
you need
amazing.
to have the people.
No,
here.
no, no.
We
You
live
can
in
have a
the big
camera.
box.
You can have like a green screen, and you're the interviewer or something.
We
I
put
don't
the
know.
people in the back.
Yeah, I love
Well,
it.
you
I
know-
love the feel of this.
Quite frankly, I mean, this is great, but I think that with the COVID era, like it's just like it's made these like
It's impossible.
it's made these over the air interviews though seem very normal. So I think that what you guys do is perfect.
I mean, I love the Pixel Drone show. I love Haya. I don't know his website for shit. I kept saying dronexl.com and it's .co.
And then
then-
you said dronexl.co.com.
Yeah. You guys have to have a blooper.
Yeah, we
reel
have
of
That
that.
was
good
the last
bloopers.
shot of the day, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Drone XL.
I was fried as
No, I
shit.
went after that.
No, he went and
Oh,
he
that's
knocked it out of the park. You know, one take. He's like, "Oh, I'm Billy Kyle." Blah, blah, blah.
Well, we did record all day. You guys recorded.
We
since
recorded.
this morning.
We got here at 9 o'clock, 9:15 because we were late. I was awake at
And didn't
4:30.
bring donuts.
No,
Oh, yeah.
so here's the deal. I was awake at 4:30. I was ready to go. 4:30, I was up. It was like Rocket Man. I couldn't go back to sleep. He's over here snoring, shitting his pants practically. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And he's like, his phone's going off, ringing, dinging. I'm like, fuck this. I have to take a shower. Took a shower. I went down and got waffles. Waffles.
Yeah, I like to sleep until the last minute.
Yeah.
Somebody asked you, Billy, if you're getting the one wheel.
I really want to, but not yet.
I don't think you should. It's you don't see all the issues with the
Oh, I haven't
GT.
seen.
There's a new
big.
one?
Did you hear
Yeah.
that?
It's a really badass one wheel.
It's ghosting. It's ghosting. Like you get off the one wheel and it keeps on going. You didn't see
No
all the issues with
way.
the ghosting?
Wow,
Yeah, look up one wheel GT ghosting
that's
issues.
scary.
It's a real deal.
That's really scary. Yeah, I like my pint. Although I feel like there's something wrong with the motors. Like I did that one Skydio tracking video and it was following me, and the motor would just stop while I was riding.
Yeah, you ate shit a few times.
Yeah,
I mean,
killed myself.
I look forward to your tracking videos. There's always something interesting going to happen.
The one time I was doing a tracking video on this bike path, and I was on my boosted board, and I hit a branch, and I did like the GTA wasted thing at the end. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, I gotta show it to you. It's
Wasted.
hilarious.
Yeah, I did it to where I had the little thing. I was like, blew you off the board. Great. Well, hey guys, we're at 10:01. If you're on the East Coast, if you're on Central Time, it is 9:01.
No, the feed didn't freeze. It's just
9:01.
Ken froze.
If you're on Mountain Time, if you're on Mountain Time,
8:01.
no, well, it could be 8:01. If you're here in Prescott, Arizona,
Which is
7:01, and if you're on the very, very tip of the West Coast, you should be at 6:01.
no.
No.
We're on West Coast time in Arizona right now.
What are we on right now, Greg? What is the time
We're
that
on
we
Pacific time now.
are? We on Pacific time?
Well, because we don't change time in Arizona. So
Oh,
when you
bless
guys
it.
do-
Anyways, so
you
we're
don't.
on Pacific Standard Time here. I got to tell you, I am loving this time change. I love each and every one of you. And I want to thank you for joining our stream tonight. I'm going to go have a steak dinner. You know, I'm probably going to do it. He said that we were going to do steak. So we're doing steak.
All right.
So that's what we're doing. We're going to call it,
Forever.
Oh, somebody wants me to tell the snake chasing story. He's asked 5 times.
It has 20 times.
What's his name?
I don't know.
His
His
name
name
is
is
Sweet
Dash.
Dog.
How
I
do
think
you
his
even
name
get
is
his
Can't
Dash?
Tell.
That's
snake story.
accurate.
I don't even like. It's not really a story. You just go to my TikTok. I put a whole video up there of the whole thing. I was an idiot, and I thought, before this shoot, I saw this snake cross the road, and I said, well, I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna capture it.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna capture this snake here. Well, I got out of my car, and the snake chased me. unexpectedly.
Don't do this here.
Don't-
We have rattlesnakes.
You have
here.
rattlesnakes here?
They'll F you up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Didn't say the F word.
Yeah, no, he said F. Yeah.
I'm trained.
This quality of the stream is just so gosh darn amazing. But anyways, go follow me on TikTok. If you're not already following me on TikTok, I'm just, what are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
No.
What are you going to do?
You're pretty drunk, so we're gonna get you.
I'm going to
We're
have
gonna
a
get you
steak.
taken care of.
We're going to have a steak dinner.
Yeah.
Steak dinner. Anyways, go follow me on TikTok. It's at OriginaldoBo, all social media platforms, at Billy Kyle on all social media. Fuck the
Oh,
cops
they're
are
coming for you.
Anyways,
They're
Ethan,
coming for you.
quickly,
They're coming
play the
for you.
outro. Play the outro. It's the second one, Ethan.
What? Which one?
The second one. The second one, Ethan. Ethan, the second one. The second one. Play the fucking outro.
Y'all just get out my head and focus on what I know's coming. Yeah. Cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusion and reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like.
So that was a good stream.
Yeah.
I think it went well. We had some audio sync issues, but overall it's pretty good. What do you got there?
That's the that's
Let me see
we
it.
couldn't talk about that in the show, but that's the
Holy shit, dude.
that's a prototype from DJI. That's
Holy
the one he
shit,
was
dude.
talking about, the Enterprise
Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that heat sink.
Mavic 3 Enterprise.
Phil, did you see that?
Yeah,
Look at the way the legs fold
I
out.
know. And you know what I really like about this in particular?
What's that?
Is
Oh shit, don't
the-
leave the battery out.
The,
Yeah,
the
well,
super glue that's holding it together is like really awesome.
It's the
in my
it's a
opinion.
prototype.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
the
a
fact that
prototype.
they
Yeah, but I mean,
and-
it's a
and
prototype.
I hope that they don't mind that they broke off one of the legs.
We
Well,
did break
don't
up
don't
another
break
one.
the leg, dude. Why'd you break that though, Greg?
I know they're gonna be pretty upset about that.
It's prototype. So
Yeah.
they told us we can throw it. We can like.
Oh
so
shit, dude.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
They don't
Alright.
care.
Nah, they don't care.
All right.
It's a
All right.
prototype.
Well, shit.
Nice.
They sent
Good
it to us so
stream,
we can
dude.
play with it.
I gotta say, I'm digging it back here. Like you can like
Don't
it
step on-
feels
don't,
like
don't step on the curved part.
I'm not stepping on the curb.
If you go too far, you won't come back.
Yeah, because Greg will kill you.
Because Greg would
Did
kill
I
it.
bring one? I got another shirt though, right? I'm not- shit.
Oh no, the blindness. I'm blinded.
I feel pretty fucked up though. It's bright, dude. It's bright. God bless it, dude.
I'm gonna hide.
I'm gonna go to the hotel.
Are you hitchhiking?
Yeah. I got this.
My eyes. Look at the comments.
This fucking shit.
He's not even white. He's
Ethan.
ghost.
Ethan.
All right.
Don't mind him.